I find myself drawn to infinite possibility and that sense of potential, and I realize that mystery is the catalyst for imagination. Now, it's not the most groundbreaking idea, but when I started to think that maybe there are times when mystery is more important than knowledge, I started getting interested in this. And so I started thinking about Lost and the stuff that we do, and I realized, oh my God, like mystery boxes are everywhere in what I do.
Mystery is the center of J.J. Abrams' world, whether it's the red herring of red matter or the complicated and nearly inexplicable island on Lost. His work is about the illusion of film, disguising plot lines, hiding monsters, and leaving devices completely unexplained. He builds mystery boxes and fills them with mystery.
And what's a bigger mystery box than a movie theater? You know, you go to the theater, you're just so excited to see anything. The moment the lights go down is often the best part, you know, and you're full of that amazing, that feeling of excited anticipation.
The first box is the outermost, the medium of film itself and the ritual of the theater. Abrams fully embraces this idea of mystery extending beyond the film, as evidenced by his advertising methods. He hides the nature of his movies in all of the preliminary advertising. The posters for Cloverfield are a prominent example, as is the mysterious launch trailer for the first Star Trek reboot.
30 seconds and counting. Astronauts report it feels good. T-minus 25 seconds.
The eyes of the world now look into space.
Godspeed, John Glenn. The Eagle has landed. It's one small step for man.
Once the audience is baited, he uses the ceremony of the multiplex. The lights go down, the curtains widen. Michael Giacchino, his preferred composer, creates a build through the production titles, and at the crest, J.J. rips the box open and throws the audience into the action.
We've put an explosive charge in your head. Does that sound familiar? The rabbit's foot, where is it?
He exploits the nascent excitement for the film and the desire to peek behind the curtain to see what it's all about, and within seconds has the audience disoriented. Now, Super 8 may stand as an exception because it doesn't open with action, but it fits because the opening scene is as emotionally unmooring as the scenes in Star Trek and MI3 are spatially disorienting. The next level down is the stage within J.J. Abrams' films, the worlds of the films themselves. J.J. Abrams focuses on making the world of the film relatable. This is not limited to fantastical settings. The small town in Super 8 or the multiple cities in MI3 are not particularly fantastical, but the world they are set in, ones with rampaging aliens or super technologically advanced spy agencies, are as foreign to us as Vulcan. The first step to orientating an audience to an environment is through establishing shots. Problems arise when your establishing shots have to be created digitally, as many do in modern cinema. To avoid the overwhelming smoothness of a CG shot, J.J. Abrams employs a free camera with physical feedback to events in the scene, essentially making a digitally perfect scene look and feel as if it were shot by an imperfect human. At the opposite end of the spectrum is his attention to the mundane details, those personal, ordinary moments that help us relate to the film and the world he's created. We can all relate to a bar, an alarm clock waking us up, or a packed fridge at a house party.
It's all got to do with the rabbit's foot.
Rabbit's foot.
Yeah, well, I'm assuming it's like a code word for something he's about to sell to an unspecified buyer for $850 million, by the way. Or maybe it's not a code word, maybe it's just a really, really expensive bunny appendage.
We would be remiss if we did not focus on a crucial mystery element in J.J. Abrams' filmmaking, the mystery widget. Your mind desperately wants to know how it works or where it came from, but the potential havoc or benefit helps mold and drive the plot or plots forward. It's the equivalent of filmic duct tape, capable of awesome spectacle and keeping disparate plot elements connected, but also of seeming like a cheap stopgap. There is a flaw with this mystery-first orientation. The build-up to the finale can be so overwhelming that the ending falls flat, or worse, is resolved poorly. Take Super 8. In the beginning of the movie, the alien is portrayed as a marauding invader, but through discovery we find that he is just a tortured prisoner, and the final scene attempts to mold him into a relatable, sympathetic character. The problem is, it doesn't resolve the previous issue. This alien killed people, many of them innocent, in a brutal fashion. This criticism of a lack of cohesive resolution has been levied at many of Abrams' films, but maybe he has a few tricks up his sleeve. But if he does, he's not telling us.
And the mystery box, in honor of my grandfather, stays closed. Thank you.